guys, you are welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you very much for always coming out here. Please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you have not. Thank you very much once again. May God bless you all. The Democratic Socialist Movement, DSM, has taken a swipe at a former Anambra State Governor, Peter Obi, who is also the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. In a statement issued by Adewale, the DSM's organizing secretary, Obi, who is now a popular candidate among many Nigerian youth, was anti-Labour when he was governor of Anambra State. It condemned the endorsement of Obi as the presidential candidate of the Labour Party by the Nigerian Labour Congress, despite having promised alongside the Trade Union Congress to reclaim the party and reposition it towards the interests of Nigerian workers and the poor, whereas Obi antecedents have shown he is anti-poor and anti-worker. The group highlighting the alleged failures of Obi's administration to meet the demands of labor in Anambra State, noting that during Obi's tenure as governor, state hospitals were shut down for 30 months upon the refusal to meet the demands of striking doctors. Also, the state university was shut down for more than 6 months. They added that workers of the state water corporation had to secure a court order against Obi's successor, Willie Obiano, to pay salaries and the entitlement, which Obi had owed them for 8 years. Some of the workers were said to have died without salary, gratuity, or pension. Also, following a 2011 strike embarked upon by the state workers to demand the implementation of the large minimum wage, Obi threatened to sack all Anambra state workers engaged since 2003, reviewed the appointment of non-indigens, and placed an embargo on the employment in the state services, the group said. The movement described Obi as a right-wing, non-liberal, capitalist politician who is not likely to genuinely subscribe to the NLC's chapter of the mines. The group said, while Obi is canvassing for votes, he may firstly endorse the character of the mines in order to win the backing of the Labour Centre and, by extension, workers' votes. The DSM, however, opined that Obi may likely renounce this if he becomes president, except a serious struggle develops against his regime. The statement noted, this is because he is at the heart and the anti-worker politician who defends the pro-rich capitalist system, which is the root of the crisis, plugging Nigeria as a non-colonial economy. For instance, Obi objects to the inclusion of labor matters, including the minimum wage, as an item on the exclusive legislative list. To him, they should not be universal and centrally demanded, but rather separately by various state governments and the federal government. Vanguard, January 3rd, 2019. In other words, contrary to the cardinal position of the NLC and the TUC, Obi is opposed to the principle of national minimum wage. This explains why he allowed public hospitals and universities as well as courtrooms to shut down for many months. Moreover, beyond the documented tendency of Obi to be anti-worker, he is inversely committed to the same non-liberal capitalist philosophy and program, which largely accounts for the monumental failure of both PDP and APC governments since the return to civil rule in 1999, despite the closure of human and material resources of the country. We record that while Obi was the Anambra state governor, he also doubled as an economic advisor to President Jonathan, whose government earned historically the highest oil and gas revenue, but created a serious mess as a result of his economic agenda in addition to his egregious corruption, sometimes which has been worsened by the Buhari government. More recently, it cannot be ignored that at the last 2019 presidential election, Obi was the running mate of Atiku Abubakar, whose signature role as the vice president under Osinbajo government was the criminal sale of the public assets to cronies as well as corrupt self-enrichment. Indeed, Osinbajo government, which Atiku served by his renewed economy policies, sped up during industrialization of the country with collapse and relocation of many industries that used to provide more jobs, mass jobs. There is no there is not really any political or principled disagreement between Obi and Atiku. Obi indeed and Atiku as his leader in his congratulatory message following the victory of the latter in PDP primary. So it is not really credible that he transformed himself into a genuine friend of labor. In any case, on the basis of this economic philosophy, especially at a point of revenue crisis, bedeviling the national debts and the global capitalist crisis, Obi, if elected, may not be able to demonstrate his so-called uh, management of resources, let alone to fulfill all his electoral promises. Indeed, his frugal management may be the banner under which he unleashes serious pro-capitalist attacks, including the measures on the working people and youth. In addition, his alleged management of resources, lifestyle, and incorruptibility does not really add up when put to close. Okay, guys, this I'm gonna drop it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you have not. Thank you very much for stopping by.